Just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, a good one in store here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Returning it from the 4. Inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's get set. 180. 11. 12. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
I'm fine, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
11. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Packers into a nickel defense. 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. Right hot.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start.
On one, ready?
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Back.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's caught, Chase has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And 1st down carry for Brown. Still has room inside the 15. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Switch. Blue, 32. Rail, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That drop play comes in the old headset cake. I'm thinking risk-reward. The risk is I may get hit in the mouth handing it to the running back, but the reward is this thing may pop in the open field for a huge play.
On the set.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go. 10 black shot. Ready.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. Give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
Love from the gun. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Set, ready. Flash, red, 38. Go. Set.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Big gap up the middle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it. McManus sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, you have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. The Bengals are out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT,
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
On the ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set. Edo, 45. White.
Shotgun now for Love. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Ready. Hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacob. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Is Geno Stone up there to make that play?
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Okay,
the Bengals obviously thinking pass here on 3rd down. They're going to counter with a dime look.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Smash, red.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Set. Black shot. Yellow. 43. Green jack. Red cycle. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give now to Brown. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Now we give up the middle to Piron. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
A give left side to Brown. Tried to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. And in it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, hut, go. 10, block, ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready. Black, claws, red. Set.
From the 27. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set, hut.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Short pass brought in. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers with 3rd and 5.
Red, yellow. Set. Red, white, white. Smash, red.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
6, mega. Black, 95. Blue striker. Hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Room to run inside the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things 10-10. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Gun.
Burrow back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Here's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
11. Right 80.
Again, it's Burrow. He puts everything behind this one. Going for Higgins, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nehals.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Down. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Set. Cut.
Out of his end zone. Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Striker. Yellow. Set.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Trouble. 38. Set. Go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he gets it away from his end zone. It's taken at midfield. As this return ends, they're going to have a chance here to try a field goal on this final snap of the half. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Blue, hut, go. Ready?
3rd quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
From the 28. On target to Musgrave. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Love. He's got it complete to Reed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now they face 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ready.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Set, hut. 10 black. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Fly blue. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Loves to throw again. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. And that That one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here it comes.
Burrow to the air now. Taken in by Noah Fant. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On one, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the double.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Smash. Red. Ready. Drill green. 50. Green. 6. Mega. 10.
Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Ready. Go. Set.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Give him the couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Gino Stone on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Set. Go red. Green. 60 red. 60 red. Steel. Black. Set. Go.
They stick with Jacobs. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Blue 32. Blue striker. White. White. Ready?
Throwing his love on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
McManus on for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Looks like the bank finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. 30 at the 20. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen. Sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Side.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, slide blue, black, 95.
Love out of the shotgun. That's Reed on the slant. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Green Jack. Drill green. Ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Taken in by Williams outright. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Field, black. 52 blue.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ready, red, cycle. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega. Set, huh?
Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Spike, white. Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Black 40. Black shot. Fury, yellow. Blue striker. Set.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Set. Smack. Blue, 32. Drill, 52. Hut.
Sticking in the air. Love. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Green jack. Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's a dime look defensively from the Bengals. 3rd down.
Set. Steel, black. 10 black. Red, cycle. Ready?
Love from the gun. He brings it in. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go. Set.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm. It's his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Ready, go! Left, set.
A run, Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can.
Now Burrow. Cut out left. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Juke the defender. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Brown again. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Brown on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On 1, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Gun.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Setting up the running back screen. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 180.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bengals only up by a few. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Is this up? Stop.
Now give to P-Ryan, running right. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go. Start.
Again, a run with B-Ron. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
On 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Back to throw. This connects with Higgins. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. T. Higgins the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jaden Reed on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Black. 95. Black shot. Needle blue. Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Cycle.
1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Love now on 1st and 10. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
1:20 left to go. This is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the air. Love. An all-around tough. Definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete on the slant to Watson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next